hunting for wild bartenders, or set the world on fire. The choices are yours in Streets of Rogue.
All right, Streets of Rogue.
It sure is, man. Streets of Rogue.
Man,
This is a game that we've loved for a long time,
Yeah.
which is exactly what you were gonna say.
this is
Yeah,
actually...
I made a video about this game like a year ago. That was one of my one of the ones I was like in like this slump where I like just made like I was like making some videos that I wasn't super happy about, and that was the one that I was like, oh okay, yeah, no, I'm back to doing good videos, and I'm still really proud of that one.
Good.
I seriously, we seriously talked about putting this on our games of the year of that year, but we ended up deciding not to put an early access game on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
in
I probably would
retrospect,
have made it.
yeah, in retrospect, I think that we probably should have put it on the list, but you know,
Especially
This
because
year,
we tried to
baby.
put, like, early access games on other games of the year lists, I think.
well, I
didn't we?
think it was the
No,
first
we only
one.
did the one, huh?
Yeah.
We
Yeah, that was
talked
the
about
first
it the
one.
year before.
Yeah, we were like, well, we didn't really play it that much this year. We played it mostly last year, but hey, now we can put it on. Now we can lobby for it to be on this year's
Yeah,
list.
now
and
it's
we'll
allowed to be on this. Wait a second, you can customize your character?
Yes, you didn't know that?
No, I never knew that. I thought you just always looked the same if you were playing the same guy.
Are you serious right now?
Yes,
Wow,
I am dead
That's been
serious.
that's been in the game forever.
That's literally been in the game since I got it, and I'm pretty sure I was the first one to buy
Yeah,
this
you
game.
were the first one to get it. I
That's
just
why
never,
I got to play Blackula.
I just thought that's what the vampire looked like. I haven't unlocked him apparently because all my progress got reset for
Last
some
time I
reason.
played as a vampire, I gave it. He had he got automatically like his every time you load up the game, like the classes get like a randomized look. My vampire turned into like he had like a dad handlebar mustache and like a huge bald spot. It was hilarious. It's like,
That's
yeah,
great.
here we go. This is my vampire. He's dad.
The last
Hey,
time I
it's
played,
me, Smiling Jack or something.
the last time I played a cannibal, and I put like a big bushy beard and mustache on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made him look like the Geico caveman or something.
This guy's got a.
I love
whole
how
ass
that's
show.
where you go when you think cannibal.
Yeah.
I was going for like Ted Bundy. I don't know.
Well, no, but the way that you like customized your character to look was like some sort of caveman.
Okay, fair.
So I have something to say about this game real quick. I feel like I get way more pissed off when I'm playing with other people because you two outpace the fuck out of me.
Well,
Like-
I would have gone slower, but Thel goes so fast that I have to keep up with him.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty
it's
much
all
all
Thel's
Thel's
fault.
fault.
Yeah, it's all my
Thel.
fault. The thing is I play this game like a lot. Like this is one of my go-to. Okay, I'm not really doing anything right now. Games. I'm just gonna fuck around while
okay.
hanging out with people.
That
And I just like
explains it.
launch up a
Also-
a
Yes,
game of Streets of Rogue.
I
Also-
understand the same reason that nobody likes to play Path of Exile with me.
Also, I think Thel is like 5 times more reckless than I am. So,
Oh, yeah, that
for
too.
certain.
Yeah.
I'm like, so in this playthrough, you'll probably see me running around every once in a while, maybe, in this footage, but I'm playing as a thief, and the Saine is a cop, and Thel is a vampire, so, like, Thel is just going, he doesn't give a shit, he's just killing everybody, and then sucking their blood, and getting all his health back. Saine literally can't do anything illegal, and all I can do is jump through walls and steal shit, like... We have a great team for doing 3 different things, but we are not coordinating in the slightest on what we do.
So,
So-
hold on a second. I think we're getting way ahead of ourselves.
we
we
should-
probably talk about what the game.
yeah, we should
even
explain the
is.
structure a little bit.
That's a good
So,
point.
this game is essentially a it's basically a roguelike where you get to choose a character like all of those roguelites sort of do, but it's like a crazy weird sandbox roguelite. Like if you put GTA in a roguelike, where
I'd say
specific
like Deus Ex is probably a better comparison. I think
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
intentionally supposed to be like sort of
a
oh,
Deus Ex.
Thel
mode.
or Dalsson just blew up.
There it is.
Yeah, it's called an immersive sim. That's what they call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit, it's a werewolf.
Oh, yeah.
One of my quests was to hunt down werewolves as the vampire.
Yeah, each class has their own unique quests to do as well.
Big
which is
quest.
really-
Yeah.
Which is a new thing. Like that wasn't in when we first started.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah.
So when you die, you can revive people by sacrificing half your health or money.
Unless
playing
you are
multiplayer.
playing alone, in which
Yeah.
case you
You just die.
die.
Yeah. But yeah, essentially this, and you can see I'm eating a dude over there.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, essentially this is a do whatever the hell you want game. It's just a giant sandbox where you're given miscellaneous
sort of.
objectives and
It's
You
yeah,
get
it's
it
not.
the world. Yeah.
You get objectives every level, and you have to do the objectives in order to
Like
move
go
on
to the next floor.
level.
Yeah.
But you can kind of just, I mean, like, and eventually you'll run out of stuff on a floor.
But
like,
you
you're
can
gonna
do. But you can do like the objectives in any way you want. So if you're a police officer, you can go in and arrest everybody. If you're a thief, you could just pop through the wall, steal the stuff, and then pop out. Depending on
or
what
if
the
you're
objective is.
if you're a doctor, you can just knock on the door and say, "Hey, does this smell like chloroform?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
If you're a hacker, that opens up a lot of new like avenues to get fucking murdered by robots, and you can make Phrygias destroy walls.
Yeah, there's all kinds of classes in this game. I think the classes are really one of the most interesting things.
Yeah,
Like,
and every
they all
NPC is
have their own-
playing as a specific class.
Ah, yes, yeah. Every NPC is also built on the same classes. So if
Yeah,
you see,
and-
like, you'll mouse over an NPC and you'll see, oh, shopkeeper. Well, that one is a shopkeeper. Oh, comedian. He makes people like him. So
Yeah.
he'll probably have a posse if I attack him.
Yeah, and
you
that
know?
werewolf that you saw earlier that Thel had to kill, like, that's a playable class as well. You can play as a werewolf.
Yeah. Which
There's
Saine is
also
just-
like the zombie,
just
which
loves.
is essentially just you go onto
Havoc
a level
mode.
and yeah, you go onto a level and you create a zombie apocalypse. You just start killing people as best you can.
Yeah, anybody that you kill as a zombie becomes a zombie
I
who
think-
creates zombies when they kill people.
I don't-
And, like,
I don't know if we have footage of it, but I'm pretty sure that we had a zombie outbreak level on this one. You're under
I think,
arrest.
yeah, you know what? I think we did. Yeah, I remember that.
And also there's just a shit ton of items that all do some fun things.
Mhm.
Like you could see Dalsson was sneaking around in that place using a box,
cardboard
like,
box.
Yeah. A solid snake cardboard box.
Mhm.
There are also like a bunch of different weapons. Like I have a baseball bat. There are a ton of different guns and stuff.
And then as you do
Uh,
quests and level up, you also get chicken nuggets, which you can spend on unlocking more items. So you can get more things to unlock for rewards, and you can get like
And more
different
things that will
perks
spawn
and
in the
stuff.
world. Perks are something that you get at every time you level up. At the end of a level, you get to select a perk. So by unlocking them with chicken nuggets, you get more to go into the pool. Just to be clear about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pool of perks that you get to choose. And then each class also has some specific perks to them in some cases.
Right. Like, for example, one of the classes that can knock people out has a perk that makes it so that he has no cooldown on knocking people out, and it makes him ridiculous.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
cannibal has a thing where police don't like it when you eat people, but he has a perk that makes I think it's called like I want to say like fine dining or something, or no, table manners. It's called table manners, and it makes it so that cops don't care anymore.
Yeah.
Table manner, that's pretty good. And see over.
Oh, yeah,
I
and
didn't
that's
even
like-
know you were there when I was breaking that window.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I broke the window and then I like walked in and I'm like, oh, you're here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and speaking of, like, the fine dining, like, the vampire also gets a similar one called They're Just Kissing, which is essentially people don't care if you're eating someone.
Which is essentially the
pretty
same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it sounds like everybody has at least one unique perk as well that like
Yeah.
affects their action skill, and everybody has some sort of action skill. Like, you know, the vampire can eat live people, the cannibal can eat dead people, the cop can arrest somebody, doctors knock people out with chloroform.
I don't-
Everybody has their own little skill.
No, I don't
And
know. I don't think
passive.
every class does. Some because they even have like a little class builder, so you can make your own classes, but you have
Yeah.
to like balance it with advantages and
Well,
disadvantages.
you don't, but
Well-
you won't get achievements if you create a stupid
or,
overpowered
or
class.
chicken nuggets, which unlock
Yeah,
stuff.
or chicken nuggets. Yeah.
But like for instance, I think the scientist doesn't actually have an action ability, but instead he starts with like 5 different guns or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with
I
the
think it's actually
Crips
the
and the
same with
Bloods.
I think it's actually the same with the Thief. They just start with a bunch of Thief gear.
Right.
Yeah. The Crips
Which
and the
is
Bloods
why
are
I
the
got
same
so
way,
frustrated
and,
in this one. I died once, lost all my items, and then I was just a normal person.
Yeah.
Also, the gorilla is essentially just a strong thing.
Well, they get better base melee damage and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
And
not
also
all
they
of them
can-
have an active, I guess, but a lot of them have a passive.
Yeah.
Right.
They essentially all have like passives if they don't have actives. Like the Crips and the Bloods, like if you're a Blood or a Crip, you can like befriend other Bloods and Crips.
I think it's
and you're
Bloods and
auto-
crepes.
Yeah, Bloods and
Like
Crepes.
the flat little pancakes.
Yeah, Bloods and Crepes. You're automatically allied with those of your faction, and you're automatically against the other ones of your not faction, and you unlock them by killing members of the other faction in one of the games. There's a lot of stuff to unlock, and it's all really silly and gives you a good reason to unlock it.
Now that's another thing that I kind of want to talk about. I don't think we ever use this because when we're playing together, there's really not much of a reason to, but in fact, if you can see, Saine is mousing over that cop, it says aligned. So if Saine were to get into a fight and that cop were there, then the cop would come and assist him with the fight.
Yeah.
You can also kind of walk up to slum dwellers and just pay them and say, hey, you're my follower now. And the slum dweller's like, oh, okay, sounds good. And then you can tell them to go cause a ruckus or something, distract the cops. You know, there's actually a pretty robust system for interacting with the non-hostile NPCs.
Yeah, people who aren't aligned aren't followers, but they don't attack you necessarily.
Right.
Or I think that like they have like a how much they like you meter essentially. And so they'll do things like they might get a little bit mad that you steal from them, but they don't immediately try to kill you the same way someone else might.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's like different levels of hostility, and sometimes you can pay people to be a follower.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't know. I feel like we've probably made this pretty clear, but this is definitely a recommendation for this game. We love it.
Oh yeah, it's pretty fun.
I would go so far as to say it's one of my, if not my favorite, sandbox open world game.
This is
I
probably
wouldn't call it open world, but sandbox works. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it sandbox, but they do have a sandbox mode in the mutators, but
Yeah.
But
are also a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a couple of ones that really changed the game pretty significantly as well. Oh, and by the way, this is a hazard level, so on this level there's just a killer robot trying to kill you.
Ah, yes. Every third level, you get a random hazard, and then after the hazard level, you move on to the next tile set.
This game also
The
has
hazard levels.
This game also has
hazard levels
Twitch
is a lot of fun.
Twitch integration as well, and there's a mode in that lets you do. Oh wow, he didn't see me somehow. There's a mode in that lets you like have hazards every level, and your Twitch followers can decide
Which hazards they are, yeah.
I believe your Twitch followers can also decide on a bunch of stuff, like what perks you get and what like what item rewards spawn. It has pretty robust Twitch integration if you're into that sort of thing. Which I'm not. I've never been a real big Twitch streamer.
You see, and this is saying just died to the gigantic robot that the
I didn't realize he was in there, and then once he was in there, it was like he hit me with a rocket indirectly, so it made me dizzy, and then I couldn't get away.
Yeah.
Oh, and this game has a lot of different status effects too, like poisoned and regenerating health and all sorts of weird stuff. And they come in syringes that you can put into the air ducts, and it'll like poison the whole building and stuff over those little like air ducts.
Yeah, so if you get like a sulfuric acid syringe, you can just kill the entire building full of people. And I'm pretty sure it's actually a war crime if you do that, but you know.
That would be what, chemical warfare?
It's definitely a violation of the Geneva Convention.
You know, I think it's only a war crime. It's only a war crime if you're a country. Otherwise, it's just, multiple murders.
Otherwise, it's just good police work.
Oh god damn! I've been killed so many times
by that robot.
This
is really killing, huh?
Yeah.
I think at this point I'm just like, maybe I'll just wait by the exit.
Yeah. So I think the story-wise, your overall goal is to climb up out of the slums and like murder the mayor so that you can then become the mayor of the city.
Yes. Yeah. You're part of like the resistance, quote unquote.
Yeah, and the resistance's goal is just kill the mayor, and once I
Yeah.
kill the mayor, I'll be the mayor.
Long story short, the mayor
And you know
was
what? You're right.
held a he said he was going to hold like a super cool party kegger, but there was like one keg and like the chips were like fucking terrible, and it turns out he just spent all of that money to arrest people.
As
Oh
you do,
yeah,
as you
that's
do.
right. Yeah.
As you do. That he was elected on the platform of a kegger, and it turns out that platform was lies.
Damn. Just like real politics.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, I wish
man.
I could have a crazy kegger.
I love this game.
Yeah,
One of my
it's
favorite
very-
things about it as well is it just has so many different classes, and each
Mhm.
class is unlocked by doing a specific thing. So for
And
instance, to unlock the firefighter, you have to put out or like extinguish like 3 fires or something. In one like game.
Right.
And each class has its own like different thing to unlock it. What were you
Yeah.
gonna say earlier?
Every class, you kind of said it. Every class is so different that like every time you play the game, even if you're playing the same class, it's going to be different because different layouts, different rewards, different quests. But if you're playing a different class, you are practically playing an entirely different game. Playing as a cop, you're not going to be running around murdering people, but if you're playing as the soldier, that's the whole point, is to go and kill people with guns. There's even a class, my favorite class in the game is the shapeshifter, who can just take over people's bodies and become that class temporarily.
Yeah, and then if you get killed, you lose like half your health, but then you can like run around and
Yeah, and get back in. And in fact, there's one now.
oh yeah, on the ground there.
Sometimes when you kill an NPC, a shapeshifter will pop out of them.
Yeah, and you can even tell by like looking at their eyes turn red, like they're the thing from the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
like lots of little nice touches like that throughout the game.
Mhm. There's lots going on, and like, I don't know, like in one level you get shaken down by mobsters or something, right? And
Yeah.
I didn't realize this, but Thel actually told me that I could probably just talk to them and pay them off so that they wouldn't turn hostile to
Yeah.
me. I didn't even think of that. I mean, yeah, they walked up to me and said, "Give me all your freaking money," and
And if you give them all your money, they'll leave you alone.
yeah, evidently they'll just leave you alone if you do that. I just assumed.
They'll be like,
that-
yeah, thank you for your donation.
I just assumed that you, I don't know, that they would like, I don't know, just kill me. Like they were just there to be enemies. That's what I assumed, but no, they're not.
So here I took Cologne, and now no one's hostile to me, so I'm just walking through, except for that turret.
Except for the cameras.
Except it, yeah. Oh god, that guy was a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh shit. They're like, hey, knock it off.
Hey, don't destroy that turret. Oh, you were running out of time. Oh, you ran out of. You failed our. Oh, same.
Failed the
Look at
mission.
you.
Darn it.
You succeeded at failing the mission.
But we cleared the floor.
Give me
That's all
that. Give me
counts.
that good old Hulk Hogan giving a thumbs up, and it just says failure.
Yeah.
So the reason
thank
why
you
I was
so
able to
much.
just walk in like that was because I took Cologne that makes everyone on the floor friendly to me. So even the bad guys, I just like walked in and like they were like, hey, what's up?
You could arrest them at your leisure.
I think that still might have pissed them off because friendly doesn't make them not mad at you if you do things, but they don't care if you're like in restricted areas.
Ah, yeah.
Because like I said, I think everyone has like faction levels or something. And
Yeah.
so if you piss them off too much, then they try to kill you.
The reason I'm able to run through walls there is because I'm a ghost. I'm dead,
Yeah.
as I spent most of this game doing.
So I just knocked into that house and then stole his ham sandwich. That guy tries to kill me.
And then Thel eats him.
Yeah.
pretty much how this whole run went.
Oh yeah,
actually.
but I have cologne on, so like it takes them a while to immediately want to kill me. So that's why I was able to take his ham sandwich, and he didn't immediately start killing me for being in his house.
Right.
And there's a lot of like different items that have like weird different effects that are kind of silly. Like one thing that the scientist has is he has something called a water gun, and you can put different drugs in it and then shoot people with the water gun. So like you can put a rager in your water gun, which makes people violently attack each other, and then you just shoot someone with that, and then they start killing each other.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Dalsson?
I was just gonna give another item example. One of the items is a ghost giver. It just kills ghosts, and that's all it does.
It's the only thing that can kill ghosts.
Else. It's the only thing that you can kill ghosts with, but it's an item, damn it.
Well, you need the ghost giver so that you can unlock both the werewolf and the vampire at the same time. To unlock the werewolf, you gotta kill ghosts, and to unlock the vampire, you gotta smash gravestones, which summon ghosts.
Spawns ghosts, yeah.
Yeah. And there it is. If you destroy that generator, you'd get a ghost giver.
Oh yeah. Or you could spawn as the scientist. He starts with a ghost giver.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, and the classes vary in like how easy it is to do their big quests.
Yeah, there's a lot of variation.
Like the cop has to just arrest a certain number of people, which actually is fairly easy. But then there's the scientist, or no, the doctor.
Doctor?
Which you're
you're already a pacifist, so you're incapable of using weapons, and his quest is don't kill anybody.
Yeah. Which turns out is pretty difficult.
Huh?
Which turns out is pretty difficult. It's not super easy to not kill anyone in this game.
And the vampire in particular, the vampire's big quest is to find a werewolf and kill him, furthering my my belief that every time there's a vampire in any media, it takes place in the Vampire the Masquerade universe.
Did you see me slip that person on a banana peel?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Pretty good.
That's how you do it.
See, when I tried to do that, a guy ran out of a door, slipped on a banana peel, and then stood up and killed me.
Yeah, it only helps for a second.
Yeah.
And then like
I have slipped people into like giant cliffs and stuff though, or holes in the ground.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, and different class NPC classes in the game do their own things too. So like Crepes and Bloods will try to kill each other on sight a lot of times, and like if a thief NPCs can pickpocket people, and if a police officer sees them do it, they'll chase them down. So there's a lot of like NPC interaction stuff too.
Yeah. And you
If
can
they
create
see
these gigantic.
Markiplier, let me tell you, things get real crazy. Sorry,
Okay.
that was an old joke.
I never really paid attention to Markiplier, so
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't
same.
a Markiplier joke. It was the LA gang war.
Oh,
joke.
yeah, now I understand.
Oh
Okay.
no, look out! The LA gangs are coming for Markiplier.
Markip-
He's a high value target. Whoever kills the most people win. You know that one. from,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Fucking 15 or something.
Yeah, I remember that shit. What was it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Totally
now I lost my completely lost my train of thought.
darn. Just arresting people left and right.
Yeah, as you do as a police.
They're guilty.
Yeah.
See that person?
Guilty.
Oh shit! I got hit by the minecart and blew up. Oh,
As you can see, that man is being chased by a billion cops.
What
Yeah,
in the hell
that-
happened to all those cops? I think they must have gotten poisoned.
I think they were chasing you, maybe. I don't know.
Well, they were certainly fucking poisoned.
I think they chased maybe Thel or you through a poison.
Oh yeah,
thing.
this is when you guys were like, okay, Thel, just like die real quick so we can be over with this. I was like, all right, yeah, let's piss off some people. I'm just gonna die real quick. That didn't work at all.
Yep. I remember that exact words coming out of your mouth.
Yeah. So I just got my health back and revived both of you.
Well, there
And
we
then-
go.
In this run, we actually won the game, believe it or not.
This game does kind of get easier with more people, I think, because there's just more chances to revive each other.
Yeah. Which...
Especially if you're using a character that can infinitely heal themselves, like the cannibal or the vampire.
At the same time, though, it's like the more people you're playing with, the easier it is for things to go horribly wrong. So I think it probably balances out a little bit, because there's been a number of times where, like, one person, you know, pissed someone off, and then that led to like a bunch of people getting into a gang war in front of you, and then you just get hit with stray bullets and then die. Like, a lot of that happens too.
Yeah, I like that though.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
The game,
but
the name of the game is fucking wacky bullshit. So much of this wacky bullshit will just get you fucking killed for no good goddamn reason, but that's the game.
Sure is.
I don't know why they're spazzing out like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. But it's it's breaking walls and shit.
Yeah, that was
there's one effect in the game that was like my favorite thing I've ever seen in this game. There's a status effect called Giant, where your character gets giant and can just walk into walls to destroy them. Well, see, I started walking along the edge of the level and just carving out a path, like along all that black space on the sides of the level.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious until the giantism ran out.
Yeah, but it was one of those maps that give you random status effects, so I got giantism, and then I continued the path.
Right.
So we cut a path through the level.
Which was ultimately worthless. It probably took more time to do that.
It was fun, though.
Yeah.
To admit.
Exactly.
That's the name of the game.
Exactly. That's what's so good about it. It's just kind of distilled fun is what this game is. That's what I'll call it. Distilled fun. Yeah. So, I'd like to point out here, vampires can become ghosts.
Yeah.
So, guess they really do have a soul. Thanks for clearing that up for us, Streets of Rogue.
Take that,
Now we're gonna have to... Yeah, now we're gonna have to...
Oh, those atheists hating vampires.
Yeah, it's fucking vampires.
Listen, there are two things atheists believe. One, God doesn't exist. Two, vampires don't have souls. That's it.
Yeah, this game is just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this mutator.
Yeah, see, but these mutators are not just dangerous to you, you see. They are dangerous to everybody. I believe in this particular floor, we wind up not even having to do any of our quests because
the bombs
just kill everybody for us.
We get like an achievement for not destroying any walls when it's like, yeah, we didn't have to.
Yeah.
The bombs did.
The walls, exactly. That's another thing I like. Like, a lot of games will track like achievements like that, or like feats of skill or whatever you want to call them like that, by what happens in the level, not what you as a player personally cause. But in this game, it does work out where you have to be the direct cause of it. Even if, like, you make somebody slip and fall on a banana peel into a pit of death, you didn't kill them. That doesn't count. You're still a pacifist.
It's not the banana peel that killed them. It was the fall.
With all of the systems existing in this game, it's like, if they better keep it like that. There's like a bunch of random dumb bullshit that can just happen in this game, and if that like kept you from getting some like chicken nuggets or experience, that'd kind of be bullshit.
Yeah.
Even though so much of this game could be described as bullshit.
Also, it makes certain things like it would make certain things like pacifist runs basically impossiable. So
yeah, exactly.
Like, how would you even do it?
Like, this game is programmed in chaos theory. Like, there's...
Yeah,
well, that's the best part of immersive sims, is just the weird ass shit that happens when you're like just running around.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll revive you once I get out of this death trap building.
Death trap place, yeah.
Stop for the minecart, don't get run over.
Yeah, those minecarts come through the level all the time, and I swear to God, there is nothing in this game that I have died more to than being hit by a fucking train or a minecart.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've probably died to cannibals more than those, but... Oh, we still have missions.
It's so funny because, like, literally every time that like you're standing on a minecart, like if you're gonna get killed by it, you see it coming, and there's nothing you can do, and you're like, oh fuck, it's coming, and then you get hit by a minecart and you die, and it just sucks.
Probably the thing I really like about the minecarts is just smacking someone directly into them, just like like hitting them with a bat and moving them in front of the minecart so they just get gibbed all over the floor.
Yeah, or into manholes, or like into that pit with a conveyor belt. Like, there's lots of fun stuff like that. Or into fire.
On a similar note, my least favorite thing about the minecarts is when an enemy just walks up and smacks you into him, just taking like a baseball bat or something and just whacks you right into him.
Or when you don't have a thing that stops friendly fire and Thel hits you into a minecart.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
In my defense, you were a cop.
Oh, sure.
These games are fun with friends, you see.
Yeah, so
half
this
the
is
time you're running away from the cop, but one of your friends is playing as the cop, so you just kill him on accident and go, oh shit, oh fuck, I forgot that was you.
So we could probably continue reminiscing about our favorite things about this game for another 10 minutes, but we should probably end the video here. I think you have a good idea of how we feel about it.
Yeah, really, I think what you should do is go and make your own memories to reminisce about, because this game is great.
Yeah, it's really great, and it's like made by like a tiny little team, and it's
made by one person, I think.
Yeah, you can do like so much in this game, and it's so simple.
Also,
it's just got a bunch of systems that work with each other, and that's the game.
Also, this whole like park like levels is based off of that Shia LaBeouf song.
Yeah, it is.
Just straight up based
But your leg,
off of,
no, it's caught in a bear trap.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, there's cannibals everywhere. Like it's straight up just based off that song.
112%. It's ridiculous and wonderful. Thank you, the man who made this game, for your fucking crazy bullshit.
Matt Dabrowski.
Yes.
Yes. Maybe he did. I don't know if he did the music or not, but also the music is very good.
The music is really good.
Yeah. To somebody else, but yeah, it sets the right tone for every level. It's great.
Also, it's really fucking catchy too.
What is with the cannibals glitching out in this level?
Yeah, that cannibal is going ham.
It's odd because I'm the host of this game, so...
Yeah, and you know what? I remember playing this particular footage. I didn't
never had anything like that. Yeah.
I wonder if they, maybe they de-emphasize synchronicity when you're dead? I don't know. Maybe. Well, no, because before, I don't know.
Yeah. Whatever, yeah. Anyway,
it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen that often, and it's usually not that big of a deal anyway. So
it's not like it kills you. I mean, it might, but it doesn't.
It might, but it doesn't. All right, so that's Streets of Rogue. High recommendation. Probably gonna be on our Game of the Year this year. Check it out. Pick it up. Kill some cannibals, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Or be a cannibal. Whatever you want to do.
Or be a cannibal, kill the cannibal, and then eat the cannibal. And then become the cannibal.
Yeah.
Because you are what you eat.
Yeah. Well, if you're a vampire and then you eat a cannibal, are you a cannibal? Or do you have to eat another vampire to become a cannibal? Or is that's just called diablerie, actually?
Yeah, that's just diablerie, man. Which I do commit in this
God, Thel just killed me.
Yeah,
I just accidentally ate Saine.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah. He was like, oh shit, I just thought you were a cop. I didn't know it was you.
All right.
Thanks for joining us. See you guys next time, and remember, as always,
stay beautiful.